growing up, comic books was real popular. You know, this was pre-internet, you know, pre-cell phone, pre-super technology age. So you figure like, you know, comic books was a big thing. Out of all the comic books, the two that I related to the most, probably Superman and Batman. And I think partly because the movies was real popular. The Superman movies was real popular back in the day, and so was the Batman movies. Superman touched me because of the whole contrast between Superman and Clark Kent, that they were like polar opposites. You know, like Clark Kent he was corny, like he was a nerd. Clark Kent, who was Superman, loved Lois Lane, but Lois Lane didn't like Clark Kent at all, but was in love with Superman, not realizing that it was the same person. And I kind of felt like that when it came to being talented, but not being able to profit off of my talent, not being able to make money off of my talent. I am super talented. I am a Superman when it comes to talent, but because I haven't had the opportunity or haven't found a way to make my talent profitable, I gotta punch the clock every day. And unfortunately, that's what people judge you by what they see you doing every day. So since I'm on my Clark Kent and I got my work clothes on every day, that's what people judge me by. You know, you want to shine, that, you know, I'm better than this, I have more than this to offer. But because I can't turn that into money, it's like I don't get that respect. So unless that talent is being transformed into money, they can't see the necessary benefit in it. And I do understand that, but that doesn't make me or make my talent less than what it is. And it's a part in the movie where, you know, basically Superman is he's so in love with Lois Lane and wants to be with her so bad. He basically says, you know what, I'm gonna give up being Superman. You know, I love you that much that I will give up my powers, because as long as I have these powers, I am obligated to go out and save the world. It's just wrong. It's wrong for me to have this ability and not help people. So if I don't have this ability, then I no longer have that obligation. So it goes back to, you know, the Superman layer or whatever. Basically, you know, talks to his mom and she says, you know, you have to choose, and he chooses her. So he gives up his powers and he goes out and he tries to live his life as a regular person. I'll never forget this scene. Superman, who is now, I guess, you know, Clark Kent, going to a bar to get something to eat. And when I think he goes to the bathroom or something, and when he comes back, it's a guy sitting in a seat. And the dude kind of plays him off like, you know, beat it, you know what I'm saying? So now mind you, this is Superman. You know, he tells the boy like, look man, you know, either you gonna get out my seat or we gonna have to step outside. So we're like, well, it is what it is. So Obo end up whooping Superman ass. He's laying on the floor, he's bleeding. Not only has he never felt pain like that, he's never tasted his own blood. You know, for the first time, the reality of being a human being has hit him. This is not who I am. And there's been times in my life where I'm under so much stress. I am in so much pain from pushing myself so hard to be successful, to do what I think God wants me to do. I get that moment where I'm just laying down and I'm tasting my own blood, and it's just like, this is not who I am. I don't lay down. I don't give up. I don't give in. You know, I would rather be beaten up, fighting, than just to lay down and die. This is not what I do.
This ain't a game, it's how I pay my bills. I try to get a job, I was looking every day. But if you got a record, they ain't fucking with your resume. I tried going to jig, that shit failed. Buy my CD, help keep me out of jail. 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 I tried going to jig, that shit